Hi everyone, welcome to Watch It Played Table Talk. My name is Rodney Smith. In this weekly segment, I propose a gaming-related topic, share my initial thoughts on it, and then invite you to respond through the YouTube comments and your own videos that I'll compile into next week's Table Talk Back episode. And this way, we can all participate. This one is admittedly going to be a little bit weird, maybe self-serving, but it could prove quite useful. I think some of you are going to find you have more valuable information on this topic than you might even first realize. Recently, we did a Table Talk episode to try to share some tips on how to prepare to attend a convention and what you can expect from it. But now I'd like to ask you, what do you think makes a good convention? You know, a good experience for you to attend. And the reason why this is in my head is because recently I've been entertaining the idea of trying to run a convention. Here, not in my house, but I mean in the local area. So this is primarily a fact-finding mission. I live in Prince Edward Island, which is a small province in Canada, and our closest, largest city is pretty small compared to most cities that you would think of. So I don't have any huge ambitions here. I think the odds are good. It'll just end up being my local gaming group that shows up. But you know what, we do have a couple of game stores here on the island, and I suspect there are lots of little pockets of gamers that don't know about other gamers on our island. So I'd like to have an opportunity to try to bring those people out and together, help us find each other, and a convention that I can publicize is probably a great way to do it. I don't have any ambition here either that someone like yourself, wherever you live, would be able to attend this. It's probably a bit out of the way. But that said, who knows? Maybe if we had a successful year, it's something we might continue trying again. So my idea here is to try to get some advice, because I know some of you are involved in running conventions as well. So I suspect you'd have some good tips and things that I wouldn't even consider in trying to prepare something like this. And even if you don't run a convention, maybe you volunteered at one and you've seen some good practices and some bad ones. That's valuable information. And even if you've just attended a convention, well, what did you like about it? What do you go there for, and what do you expect? Keep in mind, I'm not going to be running Gen Con here. This is going to be very small. So think in that context. What would you expect from a smaller, more intimate experience? I'm also hoping that maybe I can get some of the local retailers to participate in some way. Do you have some suggestions as to what might be a draw for them, knowing that this is probably not going to be a huge convention? My hope is that not only would I get some useful information as I attempt to prepare for whatever kind of event I end up running, but also that you may find something in here in case you get encouraged at some point to run your own convention. And I know that idea to you might seem crazy right now, but I would suggest not getting overwhelmed by the term convention. What I'm really talking about there is just simply a more structured gathering of friends to game. Except in this case, you might have people attending that are outside of your normal social circles. So how do you prepare a space for that? How do you handle registrations? What kind of schedule do you want to have in place? How do you create that fun, successful experience? Well, I'm hoping you'll have some suggestions. Leave your comments below this video, and if you'd like, you can also prepare a video. Send me the link to that. And then in next week's Table Talk episode, I'll compile your responses and we'll dive into this conversation a little bit deeper. But until the next episode, thanks for watching.